Chinchos. Okay. Are one of those... Hey, Reiko, what's up, buddy? Are one of those spears giving him obtained turtle shell? One of those spears is giving him health back, I think. Or did I just not... Am I full of it? Pay better attention this time. Alright, watching him. No, I just said 13 to hit over his head. How much goes Final Fantasy Friday? It's going good. We just switched our thief. Our Rethia used to be our thief originally. And then she switched to Ranger for a little bit. I didn't like the fact that I have to keep giving her ammo, so I switched her back to Thief for a little bit. She was hitting like a truck. I just switched her to Monk, though. Dude, she hits so fucking hard as a Monk. Like, it's ridiculous. Left man. Monks always do, though, in Final Fantasy. They always hit super freaking hard. We just got a new hammer for our Viking, too. I don't know how dangerous this guy is, because I keep killing him before he can act. Look at this. 2,491. Ugh. Compared to our dual-wielding Dragoon, that just does 1,998. Which he still hits really freaking hard. He got a new spear called Trident recently, and we just got a new hammer. A Triton hammer. And new axes for our Viking. Triton hammer and the dual tomahawk. He's hitting pretty hard. I'm thinking about changing his class after he starts to taper off on damage again, though. I don't know what I eventually need to go back to Black Mage. Just because, I don't know, man. You just have to have Black Mage and White Mage. Though, he is going to become our Summoner once we get that unlocked. So... if I didn't use the Viking class, I love the Viking class. He hits pretty hard, but he's super fucking hard to kill. Super sturdy. Oh shit. We're gonna see this guy attack for the first time. Alright, causes darkness when he hits. Boom. Alright, let's clean up the party after that. Lunat's got a job level increase, good. Take blind off yourself. Looking forward to the big ol' battle tonight? I am. Looking forward to the Nuke Noodles and us doing the big battle on Witcher 3. Or to taking out those bastards. Heavy Lance, 84 damage. It's gonna bring up my bottom line real heavy. Oh my god, he's almost at 192 attack now. Take out the Wild Hunt. Actually, I think we'll be able to squeeze in the Wild Hunt battle. I don't know. Usually I end Final Fantasy Friday at 1. We could just keep playing Final Fantasy until Nuke Noodle. I mean, Nuke Noodle won't change its time slot. We'll do Nuke Noodle at the same time, but this got us up into the castle. But we'll just keep, like, why break for a little bit of Witcher and then take another break? What? Who dares disturb my peaceful slumber? Odin attacks you? Odin. Odin, please, I didn't mean it, bro. Look, I got a Viking. He's here to AU Homage. Alright, Dragoon, come down on him. Just in case he decides to hit her. Knew it. Knew it, son of a bitch, man. Wasted Kira. Just wasted. Oh, now he's gonna die. Ignis gonna lose out on more fucking XP. Been going in chronological order of the Final Fantasy games. So far, just been playing whatever. No, we're going in American release order. So I forget what it. I forget. There's two that are flipped, and it has to do with Final Fantasy VI, I think. Right? I forget what it is. Like, one is 6 to us and one's 3 to them or something like that. Because, like, they gave us 1 and 2 and then they skipped a bunch for America and they kept releasing them out there. Or actually, no, I think I'm doing Japanese order. True order, I think, is what they call it. Because if I remember correctly, we got Final Fantasy 1 and 2. And then we didn't get 3, 4, 5. And then Final Fantasy 6 came out in both places. So America calls Final Fantasy 6 Final Fantasy 3. But it's actually Final Fantasy 6 in Japan. I think. Finally got a heal off on him. Final Fantasy IV released as 2 in North America. Okay. So I'm not doing American order. I'm doing true fucking order, is what it is. Okay, alright, so we got 1, 4 is 2, 6 is 3, and then we got 7, 8, 9, 10. And then they went back and re-released all the other games for us. So I'm actually doing Japanese order then. I've been saying that wrong ever since I started. Why is he only attacking the Viking? Everybody only attacks the Viking. Why do they do this? Then Tetsuken? What the? Yeah, so the way that we're doing it is Odin's too strong. That was ridiculous. I'm sitting here looking at the guy, and the guy's like, yeah, at this point in the game, actually, Odin's nothing to be worried about. He just did 1,000 damage to everybody in the party. And he spelt cognizant wrong of your health throughout the battle, and heal when necessary. You should be able to amply deal with Odin's double attack ability. Simply meaning heal attack twice per round. I take care of him. Well, melee attacks are the most effective against him, though. We're making it sound super easy. Yeah, so the way that we're doing the challenge is to get through Final Fantasy 15. Unless they release Final Fantasy 16 before I can get there. I doubt that, though. The fuck, dude? You guys weren't here last time. So, we'll do Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we're going to be doing all of those. As default, I own all of those on Steam. Okay. The Lord of the Rings ones? What? Yeah, good question. Like, what are you talking about? Derailed me. I don't know why I guarded everybody to heal. Oh, they're... Oh, I see what you... Yeah, I remember that game, too. There was a Lord of the Rings Tactics game, too, that I really actually had a lot of fun playing. It was on PSP. Alright, so we're playing Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3. They're already done. And then we'll be doing 4, 5, 6 through the Steam versions, which mostly are iOS or app ports to the PC. That as default. So I own them, so we got them there, so if we have to play them that way, we will. If I'm able to find decent emulators and ROMs that have a superior version of those games up to 6, and I can get a hold of them easily with not a lot of hassle, we'll use those. But I do have the backup of the Steam versions, in case that's not the case. Then we get to Final Fantasy VII, and right now I think the best version of Final Fantasy VII for this event, for streaming, exists on the PlayStation 4. They did re-release for the PC. But that version doesn't, like, the PS4 re-release version, when they put it on PSN, they added, like, a God mode, a speed-up mode, like a one-hit thing that they did, or like no fight mode. Like there's these you can do different things with the joysticks and activate these different modes that kind of fix things. So like, you know, if we forget to save at some point and do something stupid and get killed, and instead of having to go through all of the hassle of like replaying it, and we lose a lot of content because of that, I could speed it up and do things like that. And I wish they would patch that into the PC Steam version of Final Fantasy VII, because they both look the same. It's just a functionality in the joysticks that doesn't exist on the PC version, which blows my mind. So we'll be playing Final Fantasy VII on PS4, and then we'll come back. Then what we do is we stop with the chronological series. This is only chronological release game, so I'm not playing like 10-2 or 13-2 or Final Fantasy IV the After Years. I'm not doing any of those. Just the main entries, with the exception of when Final Fantasy VII's done, before we go to Final Fantasy VIII, we're playing in its entirety Final Fantasy Tactics. And we're doing War of the Lions version from PSP, because that is probably my favorite Final Fantasy game outside of the main numerical entries. And what we're also going to do is, instead of just making it Final Fantasy Friday, the whole stream, our backlog game. I always have a backlog game, okay, which is if we don't have any current new releases on the channel, there's